Well, welcome to this special edition of More Bad News. This is going to be a little short. I'm going to release on Sunday. As you can see from the menorah in the back there, this is the morning of the 8th day of Hanukah. It's Friday. And I just thought I would show you around for no good reason. This pile is clips that Aviva sends. They just pile up. I haven't got the heart to throw them away, especially because she's always got a little notes and edits. She edits the New York Times and the Wall Street. She just whatever she reads, she edits as she goes along. And So this is Hanukkah, and as a result, you get out the Hanukkah books from Ezra to the Last of the Maccabees. This was a 1947-49 publication by Shog. It's a really good book, and so you want to review. It's Hanukkah. Here's another one. This is the first and second book of Maccabees. Obviously, if you want to know what Hanukkah is about, this is where you go. This is the originals written around the time that the things took place. And this one has a commentary by John R. Bartlett, and you'll see over here that this book is a first edition, and it's dedicated to Frank Warwood on the 40th anniversary of his ordination by John Bartlett. So it's a signed first edition. I love my books. There's something else on Hanukkah. You break out the Hanukkah books, and I got to put them away now. You only have 8 days to get through that stuff. And this is the New Yorker that just arrived. Last week's New Yorker got me a lot of trouble because this article is an article by Rachel Aviv on Joyce Carol Oates, which got me to go dig out. I would dig out this on my shelf is a 1970s copy of just like a short story collection by Joyce Carol Oates, which has been sitting on my shelf for decades, unread. But if something piques your interest and you go and you know that you have it someplace and you go and you find it, and this is lingua franca. I have a series called What's in the Box, and I've been thinking about doing this one. This is might as well do it. This is a lingua franca. I collect everything, and so I had a subscription to this magazine between 1998 and 2001. I think that's as far as it ever existed. And you see, it's a magazine for academics. And it's the review of academic life and the secret history of sexual revolution. That's about Wilhelm Reich, and there's there's the French Revolution won't be webcast. Faith No More: The Campus Crusade for Secular Humanism. Ronald Radosh, who was an American historian. But when I grew up, he was somebody that you want to follow. He was a left-wing historian. Hitler's War on Cancer. That one is about my friend Robert Proctor's book on Hitler's War on Cancer. It's a really interesting book. I've mentioned that a number of times. And this is just the standard. Let me show you this a little bit. This is the standard Chumash. The standard Chumash is 5 books of Moses. Here's the Hebrew with all the Nikud and everything else, and here is the translation. The first translation is by Unclus, who was a Greek convert, and he translated this into Aramaic. So this is Hebrew and this is Aramaic, and so you have the handy Aramaic translation right there with you. The tradition is that you read this twice and you read the Aramaic once, and then it also has the Rashi comment. So this is the first Chumash ever printed was just like this. It had the Chumash, the Unclus, and the Rashi, and ever since then that was kind of like the standard Chumash. And you're supposed to, as I said, Judaism is a religion of coordinated readings, and so every week we read one parsha of the Shavua, and you're supposed to be keeping up with all this stuff. I got to tell you that I talked last week about waiting for the bus, and I've pretty much not gotten much of this done all week long because I've been mostly waiting for the bus. This is this year is a Hanukah present I got. It's a face mask, covers your eyes, but it also has Wi-Fi in it, so you can listen to music while you cut out the lights and go to sleep. Okay, so that's it for this special edition of More Bad News. What's in the office?